welcome back to our channel. We are back now for our beloved viewers with this new, interesting, and completely exciting video. On our channel this time, we want to talk to you about the world's top 10 main battle tanks. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe buttons for regular updates. Number 10 is Leopard 2A7 Plus of Germany. The next wave of major combat tanks has been heralded by Krauss-Maffei-Wegmann's Leopard 2. The Leopard 2A7, with the label built by Krauss-Maffei-Wegmann KMW, tested and certified by German MOD, was first shown to the public at Eurosatory 2010. Budenweiser tested the Leopard 2A7 under the name Urb-Ob for urban operations. The Leopard 2A7 features an extra composite armor pack. It is the latest of armor generation, which offers a higher degree of defense against a wide range of threats. The shield tends to use new materials from nanoceramics to modern titanium and steel alloys. This main battle tank is armed with a 120mm L55 smoothbore gun from Rheinmetall. The Leopard 2A6 uses the same weapon, but compared to the previous Leopard 2 tanks, it has better firing accuracy and a longer ballistic range. In 2012, the upgrade of 50 Leopard 2As to Leopard 2A7 began. At number 9 is Abrams M1A2 from the United States of America. The Abrams M1A2 is a combat-ready main battle tank designed specifically for the U.S. Army by General Dynamics Land Systems. Based on the success of the M1A1, the tank was developed and integrates modern technology to provide superior firepower and mobility, making it one of the world's best combat tanks. A manually loaded 120mm XM256 smoothbore cannon, which can fire a variety of NATO cartridge ammunition against armored vehicles, infantry, and low-flying aircraft, is the main weapon of the tank. The tank is also equipped with two 7.62mm M240 machine guns and a 50 cal M2 machine gun, and can carry 42mm bullets, 11,400 7.62mm rounds, 950 caliber ammunition rounds, 32 screening grenades, and 210 5.56 ammo rounds. The Abrams M1A2 combines heavy composite armor on the outside and steel-enclosed depleted uranium armor on the front hull and turret to provide its crew with a high degree of protection. Number 8, we have T-14 Armata of Russia. The T-14 Armata was developed by Russia's Uralvagonzavod Defense Corporation. The production of the T-14 Armata began in 2013 and was followed in 2015 by the delivery of the first prototype. Their first report suggests that the new Armata could be based on the Russian T-95 Object 195 main battle tank and the Black Eagle Project tank, which was shown to the public at the 1999 OMS Defense exhibition. The Armata features more firepower than the T-92's new iteration. An unmanned remote weapons station turret is fitted within the Armata. Eventually, the appearance of the remotely operated gun would lead to the development of a completely robotic tank which could be used in the offensive as part of a spearhead. At the military parade in Moscow on Victory Day, May 9, 2015, the T-14 Armata was unveiled for the first time to the public. The first field test of the new MBT T-14 Armata was conducted in 2014, according to the Russian Defense Ministry. Initially, a total of 2,300 T-14s were planned to be delivered by 2020. Number 7 is the Challenger 2 of the United Kingdom. The main battle tank of the British Army and the Royal Army of Oman is the Challenger 2 CR2. Based on the Challenger 1 tank, the MBT was developed and manufactured by British Vickers Protection Systems, now BAE Systems. Promoted by its manufacturers as the world's most reliable main battle tank, Challenger 2's capabilities were proved during combat missions in Bosnia, Kosovo, and Iraq. The Challenger 2's 120mm L30 Charm, Challenger main armament gun, offers primary firepower, while a 7.62mm C-axial chain gun and a 7.62mm turret-mounted machine gun act as secondary guns. 50 armor-piercing, fin-stabilized discarding sabot APF-SDS, high-explosive squash heads, HESH, and soak rounds can be carried in the tank, as well as 4,000 7.62mm ammunition rounds. The Challenger 2 second-generation Chaubum armor provides a high degree of defense against direct firearms. Stealthy at number 6 is K2 Black Panther from South Korea. The Black Panther is actually one of the world's most advanced primary battle tanks, outclassing everything that North Korea or China has. In addition, it is the costliest major battle tank to date. Deliveries to the South Korean Army began in 2016 with the K2 Black Panther tank. At least 100 tanks have been delivered as of 2017. Around 300 of these new tanks are needed in South Korea. Eventually, these will replace the older K1 tanks. This tank uses composite armor and explosive reactive armor modules of an undisclosed kind. It is claimed that the front armor withstands direct hits fired from L-55 guns from 120mm tank rounds. Its level of safety is broadly comparable to that of the Abrams M1A2, given that the K2 is much lighter. The Black Panther tank is also completed with an active system of defense and countermeasures that further improve its battlefield survivability. The latest German 120mm L-55 gun, identical to that used on the German Leopard 2A6 and 2A7, is armed with this new South Korean tank. Rivaling at number 5 is Merkava MK4 by Israel. The Merkava MK4 is the newest large Israeli combat tank. It is a successor to the Merkava Mk3 earlier. In 2004, the Merkava MK4 was approved. It is one of the world's most protected tanks. This MBT has an uncommon configuration with a front-mounted engine that gives the crew extra protection and the ability to survive if the tank is knocked out. Improved Merkava MK4 Mile Roush tanks are equipped with an active defense device from the combat-proven trophy that kills incoming anti-tank missiles and rockets. Air-launched guided missiles and sophisticated top-attack anti-tank guns are also well secured against this tank. The Israeli tank is armed with a 120mm indigenous smoothbore weapon. The Merkava MK4 is fitted with a new system for fire suppression, including some very advanced features. One of them is the high hit probability of shooting using traditional ammunition against low-flying helicopters. Due to unnecessary weight, the mobility of the Merkava MK4 is only average, even though it is fitted with a powerful engine. There is a rear compartment in all Merkava series tanks that can be used to accommodate troops and cargo under armor. When ammunition is unloaded, it can hold up to 10 soldiers. The Merkava MK4 is in Israeli service. At number 4 is Type 10 TKX of Japan. The Type 10 TKX is an advanced 4th-generation main battle tank designed for the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force JGSDF by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. The tank entered service in 2012 with the JGSDF and claims excellent versatility. Ammo of the Type 10 MBT is augmented by a 120mm smoothbore gun, a 12.7mm heavy machine gun, and a 7.62mm Type 74 cannon. During integrated combat operations, the advanced C4I system guarantees interoperability with infantry troops. With modular ceramic composite armor providing protection against rocket-propelled grenade, RPG rounds, heat projectiles, and anti-tank missiles, the tank's hull is attached. To modify the security levels, the add-on modules can easily be removed and mounted. A maximum speed of 70 km per hour is provided by the 1200 horsepower water-cooled diesel engine. Number 3 is Lecerc from France. The Lecerc Scorpion, or XLR, is a modernized variant of the French-made Lecerc main battle tank developed and built by Nexter Systems, a French company. There will be more firepower and security for the improved Lecerc MBT. In March 2015, Nexter Systems was informed of a renovation deal for the Lecerc MBT by the French Army Defense Procurement Agency DGA. This order constitutes the third operation undertaken by the French Ministry of Defense under the Scorpion program for the modernization of the contract forces of the French Army. The deal, estimated at about €330 million, provides for the supply from 2020 of 200 renovated Lecerc tanks and 18 renovated DCL armored recovery vehicles based on Lecerc MBT. Giant Industries completed the first production of the Lecerc MBT in December 1991 and handed it over to the French Army on 14 January 1992. Steady at number 2 is T-90MS from Russia again. The T-90 is currently the only tank made in Russia in terms of quantity. It is not as advanced as its Western competitors, but it utilizes proven technologies and is cost-effective. It is probably the world's most commercially successful major battle tank. It is also one of the cheapest among contemporary MBTs. The T-90 is currently in service with Russia around 700, Azerbaijan 20, India 620, Algeria 305, Turkmenistan 40, and Venezuela 50 to 100. The T-90M is the current version that the Russian Army has been using since 2019. Over the original T-90, it has a range of changes. The T-90 has a tiny profile that makes it a more difficult target to hit. Due to its carousel-type autoloader, ammunition stored in the main compartment is a major disadvantage of the T-90. When onboard ammunition penetrates the hull, it detonates by killing all of the crew and destroying the tank. Both Soviet, Russian, Ukrainian, and recent Chinese MBTs have this downside in common. In the turret bustle, Western tanks have a separate compartment with a blowout panel. It's time for our top pick, and it's none other than the VT4 MBT-3000 of China. The VT-4 is a new generation main battle tank designed and produced by the Chinese company Norinco, also called MBT-3000 for the export version. The MBT-3000 reflects the new main battle tank technology explicitly developed to meet the challenge of high-tech warfare, according to Norinco. Its overall efficiency and battle capabilities are among the world's most advanced. In June 2012, the MBT-3000 was unveiled to the public for the first time at the International Security Exhibition Eurosatory. Norinco demonstrated a real model of its VT-4 for the first time at the China International Aviation and Aerospace Exhibition 2014. Norinco gave a demonstration of its VT-4 for export purposes to diplomats, military officials, and defense contractors from 44 countries in August. The Royal Thai Army performed VT-4 tests at the Cavalry Center of Atasorn Military Camp in Saraburi in January 2018. Thailand has bought 28 VT-4 MBTs, and the purchasing of 10 additional ones has been approved by its cabinet. And it is likely that the number of orders will continue to increase. We are not naming it number 1 for nothing. We enjoy your suggestion, so please use our comment section to reach us, and we will always be here to attend to your comments. I hope you like our video.